Welcome to my YouTube channel. I am at the Kansime Backpackers and it has been a minute. I wish I'd recorded something earlier in the year because I was putting it off and recording and saying I'm going to schedule. And then now I'm in such a place that the only things I want to talk about are strength. So I don't know whether you have time. Have you subscribed? Please subscribe and let's chat. I greet you from wherever it is you are, and for those of you who might not stalk me as much as my ninjas should, because if you don't know, I don't know how you're my ninja. I recently lost my one and remaining parent, my father. And right now I'm actually in Kabale at a place, at a lake, Lake Unyonyi, at Kansime Backpackers, a place I usually go to hide away from things. When I want to hide away from the reality of Kampala traffic jam, I come these ends. And now I'm using this to gather myself, gather my strength, and then go back to Kampala and work. So mainly what I want, okay, I've been trying to crack all kinds of jokes to strengthen myself. And some worked, and then you find yourself in a place where you're not just speechless, like verbally, even your mind is plain. But I think for me, what I've learned in these days is how much we take our friends for granted, but they are our complete source of strength. Some of the disadvantages of being a strong person or someone who loves deeply, which is who I think I am, you tend to struggle with getting all those feelings back and all that attention back. But I don't know why it takes tragedy for us to discover the important things. Losing my parents consecutively like I did has made me realize exactly how amazing the people around me are, how my friends got me. I found myself surrounded by people I don't have to tell how I feel. They know. It is so reassuring to be surrounded by 10 women who you don't need to tell how you feel, because all of them know exactly what you're going through. And those people are friends. So I feel like before I even try to tell us anything else on this channel of mine, I need to appreciate my friends so much, my family. Hey, my brother, our last born, who is now the head of the family, he told me to talk very well about him, otherwise he will not give me land. So hey, you guys, I give it up for my brother Tarema Arnold, the CEO of Tare Graphics, who's going to give me land. Can't see it. Anyway, guys, everyone has their own way of dealing with grief, but I thank God so much that I had my friends around when I was dealing with this. I refuse to take any of that for granted. It used to bother me so much that you can never know what tomorrow holds. Like you're just there living in a life where you don't know what's happening tomorrow, where you just have to have faith. I know that God got you. But I'm learning to appreciate it. Because I also find that my current source of strength has been having a son, having a partner who loves me, and starting a family at the same time, going through so many tragic things. So now I find myself in a state of, God, what's coming next? Is it bad or good? Because just prepare me. If it's bad, let me find tissue and cry about it. Then if it's good, then let me just get some firecrackers and call my girls, and they come dressed half naked, and we jump and enjoy the whole situation. So I feel like I'm also deriving my strength in the reality of the fact that you don't know what's happening, but whatever it is, God surely has a plan. Because man, I feel like Selassie came on time. God gave me a precious gift that looks exactly like my father. And then I'm so glad they spent that much time together. I can't take that for granted. There are things you just want to sail through and be like, okay, you're also another orphan. But no, no, this orphan is not very sad. I feel like, like they say it's always better for you to lay your parents to rest as opposed to them laying you to rest. And now me, I'm so sure my dad really missed my mom so much, because I don't think I'd seen a genuine smile come out of him. Well, maybe when he was holding Selassie, but there was always that thing of him missing my mom. So I derive my strength from knowing that God knows exactly what he's doing. Because I look at Selassie and I'm like, okay, see God. The same God that will take your parents will give you what your heart desires. So yeah, try to be strong, guys. Because it's even the beginning of a year. But now I give up, so that word. But how do I record a video like this without telling you guys how lucky I am that I have a fiancé who is very experienced in things of orphan. I know someone said, okay, when I posted and said that my dad has gone to be with my mom because long distance relationships are difficult, I got comments of people telling me that it's not always time to laugh. You don't have to crack a joke when you're telling us that you've lost your father. But I'm so sorry, guys, that's who I am. So if I'm going to tell you anything, whether it's sad or not, the biggest chances are it will come out in a funny way, But on that note, yes, my partner, Sky, is like an orphan experience expert, has been an orphan the most of his life. So he's, like someone seeing you deal with something they've been dealing with all their life, and they're like, wow. And I'm hiding at the lake. He's in Badada. You can imagine, in this whole situation, someone still has to work. Government, they should give us an allowance for us, which they are orphans. They give us money, and then make us our life even better. So my baby has to be in Badada working. I'm here hiding and trying to gather all the energy I can so that I go back to doing everything beautiful. And it's on this note that I'm going to send my shout outs to my ninjas who sent me money for the burial through Chipper Cash. I saw you. Continue doing that. I hope you got your rewards back. And I don't know whether you know actually that you can, when you buy shares, for every share you buy, you get 3,500 shillings back. Chipper Cash. See how you entered my video just like that. And while I was here thinking about how I have to go back to the city and go to hustling, I thought, these contracts we sign for endorsements, do we read to see things like being given time to mourn, time enough to mourn, having to switch off being so sad from burial, and then you have to go back to business as usual, I don't know, do we ever actually think about those things when we are signing these contracts? Or we just sign and say, let's do this? Because I was trying to figure out how to get from the mood of announcing about my father and then going back to work. And then I said, ninjas, they got to know how to move on because we have to work. So thank you so much for watching. I promise the next video that I do here will be in a better mood. Yeah, I'll be an experienced orphan. Yeah, have a lovely day, guys. If I can afford to smile at my pain, the only thing you can do is join me. Thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and like, share with your friends so that they see how it is important to know how to deal with these things when they hit us, Bye, guys.